who have spent tiring but glorious 5 days with us. I, Jivitesh Naidu, Alokika Agarwal, are here again as your hosts. It is indeed a privilege to be here with you.
What is this hacking magic? Gather teams of smart people in a space wired for creative thinking. Put a complex challenge before them with helpful tools for their problem solving journey, plus a chance to compete for a cool prize. Then step back and watch the amazing solutions they create.
Competitions play a role in motivating students to perform and excel and offer a lot more reward than just winning prize. Competitions offer a chance for participants to gain substantial experience, showcase skills, analyze and evaluate outcomes, and uncover personal attitude. Competitions also encourage students to adopt innovative techniques and develop their ideas and skills.
दीप ज्योतिर परब्रह्म दीप ज्योतिर जनार्दन दीपो में हर तू पापम दीप ज्योतिर नमोस्तुते. I fold my hands before the Lord, the maintainer of this creation in this form of light. I adore this light which destroys all the pains resulting from my omissions and commissions.
I request Professor Manisha Makwana ma'am to invoke the God with a melodious prayer. I also request the dignitaries on dais to come forward and light the lamp.
Saraswati Mahamage Vidye Kamanalochane Vidyarupe Vishalakshi Vidyam Dehi Namostute Vidyam Dehi Namostute Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vidyaruped Sanstita Namastashe 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 Namo Namo. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul, as a flower in the garden bending towards the sun unfolds its tiny petals one by one by one. So faith expands its beauty until at last it grows into life's lasting flower, the heart's fair perfect rose. I request Engineer Shri Bhikhumai Patel, President CVM University, Chairman CVM, to offer a floral welcome to Shri M.Y. Dakshini, District Magistrate Anand, and Chief Guest of the occasion. I also request Engineer Shri Bhikhumai Patel, President CVM University, Chairman CVM, to welcome Commandant Manoj Kumar Sharma, NDRF 11th Battalion, Varanasi, and guest of honor of this event. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Vishal Singh, sir, Principal ADIT, to offer floral welcome to Shri Rajesh Shah, sir, Nodal Center Head. I I also request Dr. Vishal Singh Sir, Principal ADIT, to welcome Engineer Shri Bhikhubai Patel, President CVM University and Chairman CVM. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Gopibat Ma'am, coordinator of the event, to offer floral welcome to Dr. Vishal Singh Sir, Principal ADIT. Thank you, ma'am. I would now request Professor Siddharth Shah, co-coordinator, to welcome Dr. Gopibat Ma'am, coordinator of the event. Thank you, sir. Good leaders instill in their people a hope for success and a belief in themselves, whereas great leaders, in addition to this, empower their teams to accomplish their goals. Such is leadership of Dr. Vishal Singh Sir, Principal ADIT. His strong will to achieve goals irrespective of the obstacles and his motivational attitude has always inspired students and faculty team across boundaries, even if it is out of their comfort zone, and achieve new heights of success. He is a person who inspires us to be in line with what ought to be done and yet lets us think outside the box and keep the actions within the box. And with the same inspirational standpoint, we would like to call upon Principal Sir to address the audience.
A very good evening to one and all. I welcome Honorable Dakshane Sahib, District Magistrate Anand, as the chief guest. Welcome, sir. I welcome Honorable Bhikhubai Patel, sir, President CVM University, and the President of today's function. Welcome, sir. I welcome Shri Manoj Kumar Sharma, Commandant NDRF, for today's function. I welcome Mr. Shah, Nodal Center Head. I welcome Mr. Rai, Mr. Sudhakar from the NDRF team. I welcome other SIH officials. All the participants had technical marathon of 5 days, in which many ideas have taken shape. Mentors, judges, jury, they have tried to bring out the best in you. The flame of innovation needs to be carried forward in life. You should take inspiration from the life-changing experience. Working on a challenging problem in a limited time frame has tested your mettle and your endurance. These kind of initiatives will contribute to national integration and will lay down the firm foundation for the India of the next century. I am thankful to SIH, Government of India, CVM University for their kind support and then permitting us to contribute here. I wish all a very healthy and fruitful life ahead, and I hope that these 5 days will become part of your very nice memories in days to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A genuine leader is not a seeker of consensus, but a molder of consensus. It is under the leadership of such people that a vision of coordination transforms into reality. I would request Dr. Gopibat Ma'am to come forward to address the audience.
Good evening to the dignitaries on the and off the dais, SIH officials, evaluators, student participants, and mentors. Before commencing my speech, I am proud to inform that one of the team of the ADIT won Smart India Hackathon 2022 Software Edition in Pondicherry. This makes us the only college in entire Gujarat state that has won in 3 out of 5 SIH competitions. This defines the culture or perhaps the environment that ADIT provides to the students. Innovation is our backbone. It is our driving force. We have more students working in startups or perhaps owning startups rather than placements. With this idea, ADIT was announced as the first college in the entire country to receive Idea Labs, a next generation initiative by AICTE to start modern day incubation based workshop related to product and prototype development. Our sincere thanks to our Honorable Chairman Sir for motivating us for setting up this state-of-the-art laboratory. This makes us one of the unique college in the entire state where students from any corner of the world can come and perform the entire A to Z process of product or prototype development. An assembly line of 3D printers, vinyl printers, laser cutting machines, plasma cutters, electronic workbenches, etc. are available in Idea Lab. Hosting SIH Hardware Edition in 2022 was the brainchild of our principal sir, Dr. Vishal Singh. SIH team visited our college during last week of July for surveying the facilities that are available in the institute for conduction of SIH Hardware Edition. A few days later, we received the news that we are the only college selected in Gujarat for conduction of this hardware edition. Our journey started from that day, and since then, our entire team of 34 members under the supervision of Principal Sir worked day and night for managing the event. Even though we have organized a tech fest for college students, this was one of a kind unique experience where students from across the country came, stayed here, and had worked for 5 days round the clock to develop unique solution for defined problem statements. Our nodal center was selected for problem statements related to NDRF. Total 20 teams participated for providing solutions to these problems from 7 different states of the country. These 5 problem statements are summarized as: first is to detect, locate, and characterize voids buried at disaster site. Second, to develop a drone which can be used extensively during search and rescue mission like landslides, washed away roads, etc. Third, to develop a prototype which can help to search fatal victims during underwater search operations. Fourth, to design an indigenous compact system that will help in effectively handling the borewell rescue operation. And fifth, to develop IoT-enabled device which can be helpful to mitigate the risks to the rescuer for different disasters like high altitude mountain rescue, flood water rescue, etc. The teams were evaluated through different sessions of interaction and showcase of team prototype by 15 experts, including industrialists and academicians. Each day, the team idea of solutions were enhanced with the interactions, making them viable solution for the problem statements given by NDRF. The coordination and support provided by SIH Central team of ADIT, our SIH Center Head, Shri Rajesh Sir, SIH officials, and NDRF officers was very helpful. They were always with us in resolving any query related to SIH teams, lodging and boarding, evaluation, etc. The support from industry personnel for accepting our invitation as an evaluator within short duration is highly commendable. Along with learning, fun and entertainment is also required. This was finely handled by our cultural team and sports team. One thing that I want to proudly say is that the synchronization and coordination our team was excellent. We collectively worked together. Initially, we faced some glitch but quickly recovered and had excellent learning experience. Today, at the end of this program, some of you will receive awards. But as I said in the inaugural speech, also that there is no loser, we all are winners. We are winners because we have learned how to tackle mistakes, how to handle malfunctioning, how to handle projects, deal with time managements, and lastly made new friends. And at the end of my speech, I would like to elaborate the vision of our chairman sir and principal sir. This is not an end, but a new beginning. So whenever you think of innovation and want to work on any new prototype, you are always welcome here because we all are one big family, and that family is Smart India Hackathon. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. SIH Central representative have a tough job in hand of coordinating the event with coordination at Central and Nodal Center. Sri Rajesh Shah helped us to transform clutter into simplicity, discord into harmony, and challenge into opportunity. I would now request Sri Rajesh Shah, representative of Smart India Hackathon 2020 at national level, to come forward and address the audience.
Namaste and very warm good evening to all of you. On behalf of Smart India Hackathon Organizing Committee, Ministry of Education Innovation Cell and AICT, I would like to thank everyone present here for participating in this 5-day-long SIH 2022 hardware edition and making it a grand success. I would like to thank all the dignitaries present here, the ADIT management, respected magistrates, sir, NDRF team, Commandant Manoj sir, all experts and jury members, ADIT faculty and students, including the organizing committee, and last but not the least, our very own 20 teams and more than 150 participants and mentors who traveled from across the country to take part in this event. As you know, creativity is all about having ideas that have some value. So Smart India Hackathon is a nationwide initiative to provide students a platform to solve some of the pressing challenges that we face as countrymen in our day-to-day life, and thus inculcate a culture of product innovation and a mindset of problem solving. The hackathon intends to bring collaboration between the students, the educational institutes, and the government ministries and organizations to come up with innovative solutions for nation building, and along with that, also build recognition and visibility for the premier institutes and bring out some of the out-of-box thinking that our young and talented students have. It is not an exaggeration to state that by participating in this event, you have created history by being a part of world's biggest open innovation challenge and got to work with some of the best talents and passionate folks in the industry. The students come up with innovative solutions to different problem statements across different themes and try to hack a software come hardware's working model in this marathon 5-day event. It has been my privilege to observe the students working tirelessly towards making their project a success, going through ups and downs, going through sleepless nights to make their projects work, and ably supported by the ADIT organizing committee, who went above and beyond to help the students. The SIH organizing committee intends to continue to work with you all to take some of these interesting solutions to the next logical level and have real life impact. As we wait for the announcement of the winners, I wish all the very best to all the 20 participating teams. And once again, thank each one of you in making this event a grand success. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. National Disaster Response Force, that is NDRF, is highly trained group for specialized response to natural and man-made disaster such as nuclear, chemical, and biological. And it is due to NDRF that even in times of calamity, we are hopeful that help will reach us soon. एनडीआरएफ के सभी कौशल पूर्ण वीर जवानों को मेरा कोटि कोटि नमन।
रामधारी से दिनकर जी की ये कुछ पंक्तियां अनायास स्मृति पटल पर आ रही है। जाग रहे हम वीर जवान, जियो जियो ए हिंदुस्तान। हम प्रभात की नई किरण है, हम दिन का के आलोक नवन। हम नवीन भारत के सैनिक, धीर वीर गंभीर अचल। हम प्रहरी ऊंचे हिमाद्री के, सुरभि स्वर की लेते हैं। हम है शांति दूत धरती के, छा भी सभी को देते हैं। वीर प्रसु माँ की आंखों के हम नवीन उजियाले हैं। गंगा यमुना हिंद महासागर के हम रखवाले हैं। तन मन धन तुम पर कुर्बान, जियो जियो ए हिंदुस्तान।
Shri Manoj Kumar Sharma commanded 11 NDRF Varanasi. Is a 1991 badge officer from Border Security Force, a man of few words, humble and strong character. The officer holds the distinction to have served at various frontiers of Indo-Pak and Indo-Bangladesh border with remarkable feats of apprehensions of infiltrators. He has been conferred with the DG's Commendation Card for valuable contribution in curbing militancy in Srinagar, Pulwama, and Ramban.
Adjudicating his acumen and caliber, he was entrusted with the responsibility of commanding 11th Battalion National Disaster Response Force, Varanasi. In a brief period of his tenure, his visionary approach of disaster management, ranging from search and rescue operations to capacity building and community awareness programs, and most importantly, coordination and communication with all stakeholders towards development of a model towards disaster risk reduction as an integral part of sustainable development goals by ensuring participation of communities and NGOs.
Under his able command and leadership, various important operations were well planned and executed. In recognition to his perseverance, earnest efforts, outstanding performance, and high degree of professionalism, the officer been awarded with the President's Police Medal for meritorious service in the year 2014 and President's Police Medal for distinguished service in the year 2020. Sir, it is my honor to request you to come forward and address the innovative minds.
Chairman Engineer Shri Bhikubai Patel ji, DM Anand Shri Ambai Dakshini ji, Principal ADIT Dr. BN Singh ji, Mr. Rajesh Shah, Nodal Officer for this event, Dr. Gopi Bhatt, and faculty members, staff of ADIT, and young friends. It was my privilege to be a part of this event, and I became a student for these 5 days. I learned too much from all young entrepreneurs, young engineers. And I can see and I can visualize that the day is not far for India to become a leading power in hardware industry also. We are already leading in software industry, and the amount of interest shown by these young entrepreneurs, young scientists, I am highly impressed. Our complete team of NDRF is highly impressed. In the given time and a short span of time and no clue about the practicality of these problems, you have done wonders. Congratulations, all participants. Some of you may not be getting the reward, but the biggest reward I can visualize for you is that You made this complex for 5 days, just like a little India, Lagu Bharat. And the companionship, you have made new friends. You have come across with different cultures, different eating habits, so many things, ghagra, phapda, and so many things. Yeah, you have already tasted. So this is the beauty of our country, unity in diversity. This is the achievement. And I can tell you, this is just beginning. This is just beginning, and show must go on. And I have already offered the partnership on behalf of NDRF, and I am sure we will be a partner in true sense in coming future. All the very best from the NDRF family, from the NDRF team, and I look forward to meet again on any platform. Thank you so much, and I offer my sincere gratitude to the management and staff of ADIT. They have looked after us very well, and thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Law is very important for a society for it serves as a norm of conduct for citizens. Law plays an agent of modernization and social change. It is also an indicator of the nature of societal complexity and its attendant problems of integration.
Reducing crime rates and delivering speedy justice to the needy is a challenging task globally. It requires smart policing and effectively dealing with roadblocks in legal proceedings. For instance, mobile apps like TS-Cop, ePetty Case, Cop Connect, facial recognition system, and e-challan launched by the department have played a huge role in data sharing and structuring the system. Innovation is taking two things that exist and putting them together in a new way, such as an inspirational aura of Sri M.Y. Dakshini, District Magistrate of Anand. He comes from a humble background from district of Namakkal in Tamil Nadu. His highly ornate profile includes an IAS of 2008 batch. Work profile includes Commission Youth and Culture, Collector Anand since 1 year, working as DDO Mehsana. He has received several accolades like Prime Minister Award, Swachh Bharat Mission. Indeed, sir, it is a privilege to have your gracious presence among us today. Now, I would like to request Sri M.Y. Dakshini, District Magistrate, to come forward and address the audience.
Respected CVM Chairman Bhikubhai Patel, NDRF Commandant Manoj Sharma ji, Rajesh Shah ji, Dr. B.N. Singh ji, Gopi Bhatt ji, all participants, students, SIH officers, evaluator, mentor, and student of CVM. Charotar Vidya Mandal, established in 1945, has contributed immensely for the growth and development of nation. Smart India Hackathon 22 scheme of Ministry of Education, Government of India, take the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Startup India forward. I am happy to know that ADIT Patel Institute of Technology, a college of CVM University of Anand District, has been selected as a nodal center of Smart India Hackathon SIH Grand Final. It's pride moment for ADIT and Anand also. SIH brings the next generation evaluation by inclusion of new methodology to include the culture of startup and innovation ecosystem across the different age group. SIH Junior and SIH Senior will be able to showcase their talent and generate out of box open innovation and ideas. It's world's biggest open platform for the innovators and entrepreneurs of tomorrow. Our administration and government of Gujarat are committed to support such initiatives. SSIP scheme of Ministry of Education, Government of Gujarat aims to further encourage innovation and startup among youth of Gujarat. All participation have worked hard over last 5 days over problem statement given by NDRF, which will help in search and rescue missions. I hope this solution will go a long run in nation building. I wish a very good future to all of you. I hope CVM University shall continue to encourage youth for all-round development and further contribution to nation building. All the best to everybody.
Thank you, sir. In today's innovation economy, education becomes even more important for developing the next generation of innovators and creative thinkers. An innovator should have strong will to achieve goals irrespective of the obstacles and move out of the comfort zone to achieve new heights of success. Such inspiring thoughts are often shared by President CVM University.
Despite a moderate family background, engineer Shri Bhikubai Patel achieved new year heights in his educational, business and social life. He did his bachelor's in civil engineering from BVM Engineering College in 1974. His philanthropic engagement has changed several lives and strengthened many organizations engaged in social welfare.
Since 21st February 2018, engineer Shri Bhikubai Patel has been serving Charuttar Vidya Mandal as chairman and has caused many positive changes in its 50 institutions, rendering education from KG to PG and PhD. His vision of an ideal university has prompted him to solicit the status of state-private university named as the CVM University, which has been recently approved by the Gujarat government. As chairman and president, he has been leading the CVM University with the vision and strong personal values and ethics.
Sir, I feel privileged to invite you to bestow upon us your blessings and lead today's journey with your presidential address.
A warm welcome to Sri M.Y. Dakshini sir, Collector Anand, Sri Manoj Kumar Sharma, Commandant, NDRF, Mr. Shah, NDRF officials, Smart India Hackathon team, participants and mentors from different parts of India to the land of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. All participants and mentors have done good efforts over the last 5 days. Many creative ideas have been converted into solutions. I hope this solution will help the nation in search and rescue operations. This will support Atmanirbhar Bharat and Startup India Innovation Initiative, creating and new opportunities. I congratulate all the students from their devotion and motivation. I hope all of you will carry a spirit of innovation from this place. CVM ગુજરાતમાં છું એટલે ગુજરાતી બોલવી પડશે કારણ કે આપણને તો સેન્ટ્રલમાંથી જ કહેવામાં આવ્યું છે કે દરેક સ્ટેટે પોતાની લેંગ્વેજનો ઉપયોગ કરવો જોઈએ. એટલા માટે CVM યુનિવર્સિટી હંમેશા ઇનિશિયેટિવ કરે, સપોર્ટ કરે છે. કોઈ પણ ફિલ્ડ હોય, ઇનોવેશન, સ્ટાર્ટઅપ અથવા ટીચર માટે કે કોઈ પણ માટે કંઈ જો નવું કરવું હોય તો CVM અને CVM યુનિવર્સિટી હંમેશા તૈયાર છે. ફંડિંગનો કોઈ પ્રોબ્લેમ છે નહીં. I wish you all a very successful life ahead. જય સરદાર, જય વિદ્યાનગર.
Thank you, sir. If you believe in yourself, have dedication, pride, and never quit, then you will be a winner. The price of victory is high. but so are the rewards. The advantage in teamwork is that even though we are individually incomplete and imperfect, but together make the perfect team. I request Engineer Shri Bhikubai Patel, President CVM University and Chairman CVM Shri M.Y. Dakshini, District Magistrate and Chief Guest of the function, Commandant Manoj Kumar Sharma, Guest of Honor of today's function, and other dignitaries present on the dais to come forward to give away the awards for the winning teams. The winners are selected for each problem statement defined by the NDRF and Smart India Hackathon.
Problem statement GS8 and 9. In the far-flung disaster-struck areas, the movement of rescuers is restricted due to the landslides, washed away roads, etc., due to which search and rescue missions are disrupted. So it is very vital that we have technological solutions which can help provide cheap, fast access to aerial data of large area. Employment of sensors which can be used for identifying ground objects and drones, which can carry different types and data payloads that can be used in different situations.
I request the technical team to play the video. And the winning team is Jarvis Sun. I request the team and the team mentors to come on the
Autonomous surveillance is used to perform surveillance in far-flung distances to identify the ground objects and to communicate with the rescuers. Mission Planner is used to plan and execute autonomous mission with a simple point-and-click waypoint entry on Google Maps or other custom WMS, and it is used to download and analyze the mission log files. It also allows the user to control the drone in first-person view. Geomapping is used for data collection to access the affected location which cannot be directly accessed by the rescue team. Mission Planner is used in automating the flight and collecting the data from various altitudes and angles. 2D image dataset is converted into 3D and mapped using Open Drone Mapping. As the drone is automated using Mission Planner, the image overlap is only over 25%. Computer vision is used to map the floodwater depth at each and every locality. This data will be very crucial to plan rescue operation to respond to the location which are likely to be affected the most. Object tracking is used to detect the victim during the rescue operation. The drone is incorporated with the AI technology to detect the person in the rescue operation. Object detection is carried out using YOLO architecture. 4K wide-angle cameras with thermal and night vision are used to detect the victims in different circumstances. When a victim in an emergency is detected, the location is directed to the rescue team to put forth help. Emergency goods supply is used to supply medicines and other goods as these are of extensive use during the disaster times. Mission Planner is used in locating the destination where the emergency goods are to be delivered and the drone is directed to the location. Hive acts as a central processing unit to communicate with the drone and the mobile application. It is designed in a way that precision landing is enabled using Aruco markers. The drone is uniquely designed to reliably and safely land in Hive. In an emergency, detailed protocols ensure the drone lands and disarms safely. Once the drone lands in Hive, charging is automatic and rapid. Incremental charges are done in minutes. To make the process of surveillance user-friendly, we have developed our mobile application, Jarvis. Our application provides details about the status of the drone when it is in flight. Using the application, the user can turn on and start the drone for flight. Jarvis provides the details about the remaining flight time concerning the charge capacity, and it also allows the user to switch between the flight modes, where the drone can be controlled both manually and autonomously. Jarvis allows the user to watch the live feed when the drone is in flight and also provides the details about the Hive. Let's consider an affected area. Rescue team first.
I request the team and the team mentors to come on the stage. The team members are Nirmal Raja KL, Varuna Priyan K, Kirtiya M, Suganesh R, Prabhu R, Swati M.G. And following the team mentors, Sam Austin J. Jayandan S.A.
The next problem statement, GS901. After natural and man-made disaster victims may survive in voids that are formed naturally in collapsed structures. In a panic collapse scenario of a multi-story building, especially in a mega earthquake scenario in a metropolitan city, these voids may have survivors. There is a requirement to evolve a system which can automatically detect, locate, and characterize voids buried in disaster rubble using ground penetrating radar (GPR).
Due to time constraint, we are not playing the video. I request the team and the team members to come up. And the winner of this problem statement is Tech Mantra. For the members of this team are Ankit Yaduvanshi, Shreyas Vatsa, Tanu Srivastav, Nitish Kumar, Atik Rahman, Aditi Gupta, following the mentors Dr. Hari Mohan Rai and Swati Tyagi.
The next problem statement is GS902. NDRF carries out many underwater search operations which includes surface water rescue or deep water rescue. NDRF is also engaged in search of fatal victims. Challenges include less accuracy of current sonar system and less visibility in murky water. With the support of data analytics, intelligent navigation is possible. Technological solutions are required for effective underwater inspections with high precision.
And the winner of this problem statement is Albatross. The team members of this team are Madheshwaran S, Deena Dayalan S, Dhanaraj N, Devi Bharati M, Akhil Kumar S P, Palani Sami M. Following the mentors, Aru Umani Ravanan, Prasanneswaran B.
Thank you. The next problem statement is GS908. Borewells are typically small in diameter, ranging from 4.5 inches to 12 inches and can go deep up to 1,500 feet. There is tendency in the rural areas where these borewells are left unattended and uncovered, due to which mostly little children fall into this, and thus NDRF is requisite for the rescue. It will help in effectively handling the borewell's rescue operations and will minimize the time spent in planning and executing the plan.
The winner of this problem statement is Team Wales. The members of this team are Swankaraj G, Daniel N, Darshini Priya G, Yogesh N, Dia Praveen S, Uma S, and following the vendors Rajkumar T, Parthiban T.
Thank you so much. The next problem statement, GS 904, for different disasters like high altitude mountain rescue, flood water rescues, the rescuers need to work in isolated areas. They have current challenges that they cannot raise the alarm about potential or current danger where use to IoT enabled devices can be helpful to mitigate the risks to the rescuers.
And the winner of this problem statement is Elite Squad. The members of the team are Aishwarya B, Asbin Sindhu SK, Mohita S, Taran PS, Adarsh AR, Ashwin Chino MV, and following the mentor and Vairava Samay.
Thank you. Any competition can be effectively conducted only if it is evaluated in an effective manner without any biasing. We thank our experts from NDRF and SIH. I now request Shri M.Y. Dakshini, District Magistrate Anand, to to present a memento to Shri Manoj Kumar Sharma, Commandant NDRF 11th Battalion, Varanasi. I also request Engineer Bhikubai Patel, President and Chairman, CVMU, to present a memento to Shri Abhishek Kumar Rai, Deputy Commandant, NDRF 11th Battalion, and Shri Sudhakar P, Assistant Commandant, NDRF 4th Battalion. sir. I now request Shri Manoj Kumar Sharma, Commandant NDRF 11th Battalion, Varanasi, to present a memento to Mr. Rajesh Shah, Founder and CEO of ADIT-CVMU. Sir, I also request you to present the memento to Mr. Omkar Prayag, SIH Alumni Hardware Designing Engineer, VEGG. Sir, I also request you to present the memento to Mr. Jaideep Bhadani, SIH Alumni, Advanced Circuit Development Center, Gujarat. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Vishal Singh, sir, Principal ADIT, to present a memento to Mr. Manan Bhatt, Program Manager, BRT SIF, BSc India, Mumbai. I also request you to present a memento to Mr. Ashish Shah, Suraj Consultancy, Anand. I request Dr. Vishal Singh, sir, Principal ADIT, to offer memento to Mr. B.K. Shukla, Fukron, Engineering, Vallabh Vidyanagar. Mr. B.K. Shukla is also our special invitee. Dr. Vishal Singh, sir, Principal ADIT. Sir, I request you to present the memento to Mr. Chintan Torakia, Managing Partner, Comsquare Systems, LLP, Vallabh Vidyanagar, Industrialist Mentor and Special Invitee. Sir, kindly present the memento to Mr. Harshvardhan Jha, Path Electronics PVT Ltd. Thank you, sir. Develop an attitude of gratitude and give thanks for everything that happens to you, knowing that every step forward is a step towards achieving something bigger and better than your current situation. I am sure that we all know now the efforts invested by the ADIT team for the benefit of not only the participants and their mentors, but also the student volunteers who had a rich experience of coordinating at such a minute level. After all, every event of any institute is for the students, of the students, and by the students. Thanks is word which can only be felt. Feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. With this, I would now like to invite Professor Siddharth Shah, co-coordinator of the event, for delivering the vote of thanks.
So, valedictory and in valedictory vote of thanks seems to be an end of the function, right? And everybody would be asking that it should be finished in a minute so that we could call our parents and mention them that we are the winners. But then please bear with me for a few minutes. This time the list is longer. First of all, good evening to all the dignitaries on and off the dais. The hardware edition specifically has been very demanding and challenging one. But when you ask for anyone for any help, they are just the call away. And not even that, they were rather ready for the action anytime you ask for. It has been a long, exhausting 5-day event, rather day and night to be very specific, but we have never seen any signs of tiredness or either from the participants, the mentors, the committee members, students, anyone. And it is my privilege to present the vote of thanks for the closing ceremony of such a momentous 5-day event of Smart India Hackathon 2022 Hardware Edition. On behalf of entire ADIT family, we thank our Honorable President, Engineer Shri Bhikubai Patel sir, for guiding us by their blessings and extending their every possible support for the smooth conduction of the event. We thank Shri M.Y. Dakshini sir, District Magistrate Anand, for accepting our humble invitation and become the chief guest of this event. We thank Shri Manoj Kumar Sharma sir, Commandant NDRF 11th Battalion, for being our guest of honor. We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all the CVM officials for helping us. We would also like to thank Sri Rajesh Shah sir for constantly guiding us and the students and bridging the gap between SIH and ADIT. Special thanks to Manan Bhatt sir, Jaideep sir, Omkar sir for mentoring the teams at different levels. We would like to express our gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. Vishal Singh sir, for giving us the opportunity to be the part of this mega event. Now, one of the most difficult tasks that I should not miss anyone's name. And we thank Dr. Gopi Bhatt for constantly pushing herself as well as pushing us and always to become ready on our toes. Special thanks to Ravi Patel, Bhaumik Sheth for coordinating the central event and the Ravi's punchline, Thai Jasai. Special thanks to Design and Marketing led by Professor Anirudh Kurtkoti and team. For us, it's just a pic that we always share on the Instagram and every social media handles, but we know that it's actually a heck of a job to design the same. Thanks to the media team, Prerak Thakkar and Dr. Sanjay Patel sir. Social media is again a constant job to keep posting whatever and whenever things are ready, be it day or late night, but he's always on the toes. Special thanks to Dr. Praveen Prajapati sir for coordinating the meals for different states, different tastes, and never saying no to anyone. Special thanks to Internet Coordinator Anand Pandya and team for providing all necessary network support whenever needed. Special thanks to Hardware team led by Dhaval Taylor, Kalpesh Shah, Sankalp Bhatia for extending day and night support to the participants. Thanks to the transport team led by Professor Baladat and Professor Tejas Prajapati for providing conveyance to all whenever needed. Special thanks to the registration team led by Dr. Dusty Bhatt and team for continuous follow-ups right from day 0 till the end. Special thanks to the accommodation team, Bhaumik Sheth and Ishita Teba for providing 24/7 to all the mentors and the students. Special thanks to all the industry experts for sparing their valuable time, internal evaluators, session coordinators for managing the event. Thanks to the photography team, Mitul Malli, Sonia Hingu and team for capturing the nicest moments, memorable moments of the event. I hope you are capturing one now. Special thanks to the stage and the finance team led by Dr. Ankita Singh for such an elegant and crisp execution of all the programs during SIH. Special thanks to the cultural team led by Chinmay Joshi and sports team led by Dr. Kiran Patel, which made all the participants rejuvenated and energized. Last but not least, thanks to the student coordinators, General Secretary Omkar, Joint General Secretary Vanshika, LR Khushi, and Student Central Committee for their never say never attitude, full enthusiasm, and smooth conduction of this event. We would like to thank everyone directly or indirectly involved for supporting the event. And finally, we thank all participants, mentors, as without them, this event would not have been a memorable and successful one. Thank you. Thanks again.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to join us for national anthem.
जनगणमनाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय
Audience is requested to please be seated at their places.